Yo, good morning, everybody. First off, my apologies for the late start. Shout out to Alpha Villians for holding it down for me. I had a little technical issue. Then I also had a cold approaching issue. I keep telling you guys you need to copy with dog, and then you won't have to worry about expert level P chaser. But that's another video. So what I'll do is I'm gonna play my epic intro real quick, and then we'll get into this game. Make sure you guys check in, and let's have a super chat party. I seen it in the chat, so it must be manifested. We're gonna have a super chat party. We're gonna have a good time. Um, let's get this shit on the road, baby. All right, what am I doing? Oh, okay, here we go. What up, brother?
Yeah.
Who up in the house this early morning?
Loving the intro, very cinematic. When we get together, it's always a movie, man. It's like Method Man and Redman up on this joint. Good morning.
It's the guy game. Good morning,
Let's
Unique.
go.
Good morning, Chris G. Beautiful animated. Misha, I see you. And shit. Viking, what's up? John W. Trina, good to see you this morning. So we're here. What's going on,
Pardon
brother?
me. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Fee. Thank you for having me on, my brother. You already, like I said, man, the new intro, the new themed music intro is very cinematic. And I think it's in line with the way that you spit game. You always, when you spit, it's always pictures. You know what I mean? One would think that you were a rapper by the way you tell stories and shit. So that's what it is. Shout out to all the KPs, GTs, Viking. Good morning. Let's make sure y'all get the likes up, man. Let's make it a super chat party. It's Thursday. Let's go.
Let's go. So today I wanted to talk about Embracing failure to succeed. Now, just a shameless plug. I am writing a book on this that's going to be out on May 24th.
Uh-oh. Let's go.
Well, excuse me. I have a new book because I want to make it clear because a lot of you coming soon cats don't never come.
Word. I'm still coming. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Abdul, what's up, bro?
Morning.
So that's real. So let's talk about it, man. And let me put on some player music in the background for us too.
Let's go.
Trav, what's up, bro?
Peace,
You know
Trav.
what, Trav? If you want to join us, bro, let me know because I know Trav. He got good bars for this because he went through a whole lot of stuff. And shout out to Trav because when I drop, I got 2 books, Manifest and The Key to Your Crown. So when y'all see The Key to Your Crown and y'all see the new version of Afi, not with the Machiavelli shit on, but with the armor in the full crown and the sword, Trav did that for me. So y'all give Trav fire signs in the chat because he
Peace,
did that.
Trav. Word.
I knew it. I know what I'm talking about. He like, hell yeah, I got bars for it.
It's necessary. It's necessary. A lot of people want to succeed, but they haven't defined what success is to them, and they're not ready to put in the work to succeed. They rather be in the bleachers and in the crowd versus play the game. So that's what it is. Now you notice when Afi talk about books that are coming out, the books are already prepared. he just understands that it takes time to process, and that's part of the success, envisioning what it's going to take and manifesting it accordingly.
Right.
Principal
Bay. I made this one readable for you guys. You guys read a chapter a day. I don't want none of this. No more 6 months. I finished a book that was fire, bro. You don't read books for that long, bro. You don't. Wow. When you take 6 months to read books, you don't remember nothing you read, bro. That's not how you read books. Principal Bay, you missed my epic ass intro, and you was coming from your boy's house last night. You made it on time. You came from your boy's house last night.
Yo, Bay, good morning. What's good, man? Yeah.
Travis, so let's talk about it.
Let's do it.
Nelly Nell, my brother, what's up? No too much. Yeah, people. I feel like the problem with the game is people are trying to avoid failure. They're trying to avoid failure. They're trying to avoid. This is the problem. They're trying to avoid failure by learning game.
It's early, man. Ghost game. I'm gonna let you keep going, but yeah, Ghost game.
Yeah, they trying to avoid failure by learning game, bro. You got to realize that me and AV it got to this point because we have failed, bro. Regardless of what y'all think, we're cats. We didn't go through a breakup and we're drawn to this space because of a woman and shit, bro. No. That's not where we came from. Quit assuming that everybody did. I don't like that. When I talk to cats, be like, man, what's your moment? Nigga, I ain't had no moment. I've been like this my whole fucking life. Why did I have to have a moment, bro? Why do I have to have a moment to where I was square and now I'm not square anymore? Like, no, bro. I've been damn tight this whole time.
Yo, Afi said something very important. Stop categorizing. And not to say that we're downplaying or we're diminishing the trauma that you experienced as a result of a woman. But what I'm saying is this red pill, this space that we're creating, that we're in, isn't necessarily about a woman. It's about finding your truth, discovering your path to success as a man. So what Afi said too, he said, yo, what was your moment? What was your defining moment? Sometimes trauma is caused within yourself. It don't even have to be an outside party. You know what I'm saying? So failure for me, Afi said, you know what I mean? We cats that had a lot of failures. I'm still failing at some stuff, but I've embraced it because I understand through failure, there is a win. Afi also said something crazy. Goes again. Let's get the likes up too in the meantime. Afi said a lot of dudes want to learn game to avoid the inevitable failures in life. You can't do that. You develop game by failing and then winning. Listening is just a small component of this whole shit.
Mm-hmm. I sent you the link, Trav. I sent it to you already. Yes, you did.
Stop playing.
Trina said perseverance and hard dedication. That's facts.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm babe now. See, there's a whole level of game that you guys don't even know about. That's not to be taught. It has to be in you. It has to be in you. Realize everyone can learn game, but everybody ain't got it. Does that make sense? Spars. Everybody can learn game, but everybody ain't got it, bro. You have to have something inside of you to know and comprehend that I gotta go through some shit.
It's inevitable.
Hey,
it's like Trav, good morning, man.
What it do?
What it do, my brother?
Oh man, you know I had to come on this topic now. Alfie was right, bro. When he was like, "Oh, I know Trav got some fire for this," I was like, "Yeah, I got that yoga flame for this, bro."
Good morning, brother.
Thank you for that stuff. I'm gonna remix it real good. Thank you, bro.
Oh no, you know I just AV, you don't know, but
what's the remix? No, watch how it turned out. Watch how it turned out.
Oh, I already know. This month I had crazy overtime with my job, and trust me, I love my job. I'm just saying, like, we got behind on deadlines as a company, so we had to work overtime like every weekend this month.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So it's like I finally have a regular 8-hour day in a month and a half. So just that feeling of like not having to worry about something the next day, like I took that for granted. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, I really have like just only 8 hours of work today. Like that's tight.
Right. Yeah, I can hear it in your voice though, man. But it's good because I know that you're still relatively new to the job, and you've created a lifestyle for yourself with your mobile. I know you were recently in Texas, so now you're creating your. This is what I'm saying. This is what the topic's about: success, defining what success is for you, being able to create revenue for yourself and living a life that you want, man. So that's what it is.
Yeah, seriously, and like that's the thing, like. Let's get back to this topic. Like all the stuff that I have, like the apartment, like shoot the clothes I have now and all that is all from hella failures that I learned lessons from. So they weren't really failures, just lessons on the way. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't accomplish something the first time doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. It's just you have to develop. But even like with this, right? I'm gonna be transparent about this. Like I recently had like a rendezvous with a chick, and it was like hella tight. Like she took care of everything, and we did our damn thing. I had like a couple girls ghost me before her, so I was like, man, did I lose my game? Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? But nah, it just happens like that. It's like in baseball, you could go through a slump, like you know, you just don't know, and then all of a sudden you do the same thing, you just keep going, and then it's like it just turns back up. So that was a life lesson I had to take in recently.
I got something to say, and it's gonna make AV drop some fire bars because this is how I feel. And shout out to Lawrence D. Adams because me and Lawrence D. Adams talked for like an hour and a half yesterday about this. Peace and me and we kept talking about this too recently. And the thing is this: I feel like YouTube for one is a young man's game, and sometimes we get conflicted. And one of my sayings that AV said is, "Man, I can't sell my soul at 47." And you get conflicted because it's kind of hard. It's like you want to play the game, but you want to be yourself. So even me, I'm telling y'all my transparent shit. Even me, I sit to myself sometimes and I say, man, I love doing what I do, and I want to hit the next level. Now, what should I do? And y'all tell me in the chat. Just be real with me. Option A. I'm gonna give you two options: option A and option B. Option A is play the game more, and what that means is, see, like me and AV are older cats, so it's weird trying to adapt to what young kids are talking about when we old. And you know, and when I really came to that conclusion is the last video. Like it's like I've been thought of it, bro. But when me, you, and Justin did the last thought of it, I mean, the last video we did at night, I was listening to it and I was like, you know what? If I were a young cat and I came to YouTube, I could honestly say I wouldn't like this. Because it just seems like, who are these old cats talking all this wise shit? I'm trying to get ass. So it made me just think like, damn, man, am I doing it wrong? Do I gotta see? Option A is play the game and get on the serious, not the troll dating game advice that I be giving y'all, but really like, this is how you get girls on Tinder. Like, do I really gotta do that to get to the next level? So that's option A. And then option B for me is just keep doing what I'm doing for longer, and people will catch up. And I'm conflicted with that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, like I say, Snoop is my best example because that's one of my favorites growing up. Like, he came in the game as himself, and he didn't adapt to no one. People had to go to what he does. So I'm conflicted in between those two. Like, I mean, I'm always going to be myself, but I know how to polish it up if I need to.
Right. Hey, I'm going to jump in real quick because, see, you have, and you didn't say anything wrong, but what I'm saying is like, to piggyback on what you're saying, you said point A and point B, like Snoop did this and he did that.
Y'all tell me A or B in the chat. What y'all think in the chat?
But you never know what's going to come your way, bro. Like, you could have a wrinkle come at you that you didn't expect, and you got to hop on it. Like, did you ever think Snoop was going to do a show with Martha Stewart and it would work? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody called that, but through his natural evolution and the times and all that, that's a very organic show now, which you wouldn't have thought. You know what I'm saying?
Let me, that's an excellent point. Let me piggyback on what Trav and Afi said. In regards to confliction, you know, age is inevitable. When you age, it's inevitable. It's kind of like somebody my age, 47, dressing inappropriately. You know, I still wear hoodies, I still wear hats, but my shit fits. So it doesn't look like I'm trying too hard. So me being green to this shit, kind of still having my toe in the water, trying to figure out my lane, trying to figure out my audience, it would look ridiculous for me to talk about the shit that the younger dudes are talking about at 47, because that would show my peers, in my age bracket, that I haven't evolved, and B, that would be a disservice to the young people who will eventually become my age. Travis says something very important. Did you ever think Snoop would be having a show with Martha Stewart? Even though Snoop has remained the same, he has evolved with his alliances. If you notice, Afi, on the week, his rotation and his lineup, he has somebody new from different genres pretty much every day of the week. That shows his evolution. While he is still true to himself, he is expanding his alliances. That's also evolution. So that's balance, my G. You stay the same, you continue to evolve, but you evolve with the alliances and the messages that you speak, because you know the young shit that these dudes are doing, we did it. I've seen that movie. Now, this is where we at right now. So it's a disservice to kind of sell your soul, but you have to find the lane that you want to stay in so you could be authentic and make it real.
You know what, though? I'm going to be real, though. Like, and you guys are being humble and saying the right thing. I get that. But,
real quick, real quick. Oh, I'll just read it real quick. Principal Bay said, it's like some people can naturally tat or cut hair. Some people go to sleep and learn. The natural talent prompts the teaching. It's in you, but hard work beats talent when talent don't work. Bars. What happens when we got bars? The ladies got bars. The ladies got more bars. The ladies over here got more bars in the chat than these cats with channels, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, we talk about, you know, some of the things women can do, but I'm gonna be real. Like, a lot of the women I meet are handling more business than a lot of the men I meet. I'm not like, and I'm a person that handles business, so I could say that. Like, now they might not be handling business like me though, but you know what I'm saying. But when I compare it, I'm kind of like, I know people are like, you know, people can lie, women can lie, and I get that. But when women usually tell me about how men are handling business, like half the time I believe it though. Because I'm like, I know a lot of the dudes that I'm around, and they don't be handling business. You know what I'm saying? I know what's important to guys. So they'd rather chase the women than build themselves up so the women want to come to them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
it's good that you that you identify, and the reason why you were able to identify, Trav, that a lot of women that you're encountering handling business is because you handling business. When you're not handling business, you don't know what handling business looks like. So now you confuse that women are independent, they not messing with dudes because they handling business, but because you a man that's building yourself up, right? Something that a lot of men should aspire to do. You are in charge of your life. You leveling up on camera. You're being transparent. Yeah. This is what it is. So game recognized game. So now Trav, when and if Trav want to kind of settle down or get with somebody, he's gonna have somebody that's gonna be on his level that's handling business. So that way, that's how it is, man. It all starts with you. So that way you can attract the people that you want to be with and be successful together.
Hey, women go on monk mode. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, let's talk about that too, because
I knew after you were gonna jump on that. I knew it.
Because these guys on YouTube make it seem like all women are just savages for penis, bro.
Hell no.
It's women, bro, who have jobs and take care of their kids, and they not worried about where their next leg gonna be. I don't like that narrative to push that every woman you meet, she's sleeping with 10 guys when you meet her. Not true, bro.
And you gotta think too. And women, on average, they have multiple options, and then once they know how to find it, women can find good penis when they want, or they know how to get themselves there. What they're not finding is that package. And that's what they want. They want the guy that can do that, but then do the things that maybe the beta males do that they don't do. But then they want the beta male do the same time that does the alpha thing that the alpha guy doesn't do. Like, they want a complete package, and they want you to take that mind. So, that's how I knew that Afi had game, because he had a chick he was talking to, and she was like, hey, if my dick game wasn't as good, would you still mess with me? And she's like, yeah, because you turned my mind on more. I was like, that's how I know he has game, because a girl told me that before, and I thought it was weird. But he purposely knew that.
Nothing else but that, huh?
Yeah, no, because that's not, men don't think like that. That's why I'm saying, when I first heard that info from a chick, I was like, what? I was like, that doesn't make sense to me. But then as I got to know women and how they operate, I was like, and you were the first person online to make that a point. I found that out on accident. You actually knew that and brought that out of her. I was like, oh, he knows what he's talking about.
That's what Afi said earlier. You know what I mean? Some people learn games. Sometimes game is in you. You just said it, Trav. A lot of men don't think like that. There's only a select few of men that know what we're talking about, or it's in them. Now, we can repeat the shit, and then you guys can repeat it later and say that it's in you. You knew it, but no. Game recognized game. So at the end of the day, we always talk about it. If your dick game ain't right, you're not in the mood with the woman stay with you. Yeah, because not only are you stimulating her mind, you can stimulate her vagina. So at the end of the day, bro, it's all about the emotions. It's all about the success and the failures, whether it's women, business, etc. You have to embrace what you are uncomfortable with. Make it so that you are comfortable with it, so you can level up. Life begins when you step out of your comfort zone. When you want to stay comfortable, my bro, you're gonna live a lackluster life, and you're just gonna be glued to YouTube, and you're not gonna have any type of guidance or direction in your life, and you're gonna be alone and miserable.
No, but here's the point I was gonna say, and then I got sidetracked. But I want to get this out now. These are your guys. These are even me. These are our OGs. OGs weren't like this 10, 20 years ago. Think about it. This is why the new generation is lucky, because it's everyone listens to hip hop now. That's a big part of it. Everyone's kind of more related. My OGs, they didn't like rap. They were different. There was a disconnect to our generations. But now this generation is way more linked. You guys aren't irrelevant, bro. And it's okay, you guys are older than me, but once you get past a certain age in your 20s, all adulthood's kind of the same. It's not 14 to 17. Once you get to 30 and 40, it's kind of the same at that point. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, you guys are oh, we don't need to be talking. bruh, you guys are almost 50, but you know, like the women still act the same at your age. They're just older. Some get more mature, but bruh, it's the same shit. Like, bruh, like I'm actually, to be honest with you, like because it's the same stuff and I know that, and people try to act like it's different, I'm able to like turn some certain women out because they're like, oh, I'm getting the college experience with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me read this comment from Christian Soto. It's a good comment. He said, stay with option B. Y'all don't listen. Y'all supposed to be putting A or B. Y'all didn't hear nothing?
Let's go. Get the lights up.
He said, staying true to yourself is timeless. When Arnold started acting, executives told him his name, body, and accent. I need to go put my glasses on.
Now, executives told him his name, body.
Will prevent him from being a star, but it's what he's known for now. Perfect chat. Oh, it's a super chat party now, baby. Let's go. We manifested it. I told you.
Well,
being cheap. Nobody wanted the super chat, and then War Report came in, and then Financial Wisdoms came in, and then Nelly came in, and now we're gonna have a super chat party.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, so I just noticed this, and I'm hella slow for this, but first, Afi, that statue's tight because I know you had the thinking one. Now you got the Tibetan.
So slick. People only connect with my playerism. It's like I really be giving cats fire bars, but the fire bars I give them, they be like, okay, what can I use what fire bars from Afi can I use to get the sex? No, use the fire bars for your life. The fuck?
Yeah.
Use it for your life. That's what it's here for. Do you really think I'm waking up here to try to help y'all get laid? You think that's what I wake up in the morning for? Well, if you thought that, you got the wrong fucking dating coach.
Word. Yeah, you more than a dating coach, man. You a mindset mentor. But let me circle back to Peach Financial Isms. Oh, word, we already know. Yo, Trav spit some bars. And let's not get it twisted, my G. OG or not, man, I'm learning just as much from you as you are learning from me. Trav said some crazy. Now, you know, that's how it's supposed to be, my G. Yo, Trav said some crazy shit. Trav said, yo, yeah, you guys may be older, but once you pass a certain age threshold, you're an adult and you start dealing with the same problems that we dealing with. And that's why that's what I'm saying. That's why me, Afi, and everyone who's older, you have to stick to your script because we know you can't prevent the future, but I can relate to the past because I already know. I'm like, oh, I already did this. You're going to get to my age. So a lot of younger people want to look at us and count us up like we washed, but we not washed. We just been there, done that, and we still open to learning, but that's what it is. Let's go super chat party.
Shall we on King Jordan?
Peace.
And all your cats. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat party. Let's go. Who's gonna throw another one? We're gonna do the pimping one next.
Let's go.
Thank you, brothers. He said, yeah. Thank you for the cash app.
But through your successes and your failures, you're gonna figure out who you are. Like okay, like here's some games. So like when I decided to change careers, my career was my passion. So there's a difference between changing careers and changing a passion.
It's
like when you're an athlete, right? And the athlete's career is over, they feel a death. Because that's a part of their identity that's gone. You know what I'm saying? So when I changed and switched up from entertainment and went to STEM,
say like you mean
it. Was like, huh?
Say it like you mean it.
Let's go.
No, I'm just saying, like, I changed the passion. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I have to refine myself. What do I want to do? You know what I'm saying? So I had to try a whole bunch of different things and fail because the thing I was really good at, I had to back away from. And then I eventually became good at something else. And then I refound myself through the trial and error. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you don't go through that, bro, you're not going to really understand certain things because once you get wins, then you understand because you had to take some L's. Like what I was saying before, I was thinking I was slipping because I had some girls ghosting. Bro, I did the same thing with this last one. and it was all good. It was like the best ever. So that was like a lesson I learned right there. It's like sometimes it's not you didn't do anything wrong. You just got to resource. You got to find someone else.
No, absolutely. And let me say something. Notice that for you guys that may have missed it, Trav said career. It's a big difference between career and a job. A career is fulfilling. Trav decided to go for a career. He knew the difference. And the only way you know the difference between a job and a career is through trial and error. Yeah. Sometimes you have a job while you in school to finance your career. Trav left something that he was good at because he no longer had a passion for it. You got to chase your passion, not your heart. And your heart is your emotion. Your passion is your drive. Yeah. So when you are chasing your passion, you are in a career that you love, you're going to want to excel at it. But in order to get to that level, you have to fail because you don't know what you want until you know what you do not want. And the only way you know what you do not want is by failing.
You know what? We have to rephrase that because, and you're not wrong in what you're saying. But
hold on, Trev.
Get this one. NYC, thank you, brother. He says there's a difference between dudes who try to look good on camera versus dudes actually direct the camera. I think you guys get better with time. Thank you, brother.
Salute.
Yeah, that was a good one. I get that one out. Yeah. Go ahead, Trav, bro. That was important. You said that.
I just forgot what I was saying.
Now you were saying that you have to rephrase. We have to rephrase something.
Oh yeah. Thank you. We have to rephrase when we say fail because I think, and you're not wrong what you're saying, but we have to say you have to learn because it's like you didn't fail if you never knew or didn't have the experience. And a lot of times when guys failed, they didn't have the experience before. Like, for example, like Georges St-Pierre, one of the best welterweights ever in the UFC. Like, one of his first title shots, he got messed up.
He got rocked.
Like, Matt Hughes, like, destroyed him or, like, just owned him. But then he went back to the drawing board and realized through that, because he never been in that position before. So he was like, okay, I don't know this. I got to improve on this. I got to do that. He took down notes, went back to all his training camps, and his people improved on everything, came back, beat the same dude, and then became one of the greatest welterweights in UFC history.
Let's talk about Steph Curry. Let's talk about Michael Jordan. Yeah. Steph Curry, they were looking at his play and his game. They were like, yo, this kid's not going to make it. He became a champion. Michael Jordan wasn't Michael Jordan, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So The Rock, all these guys that we admire, we look at.
Hey, good one too. The Rock, yeah.
The Rock went through some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, those are failures. But look where he is. It ain't where you are, it's where you at. It's not where you start, it's how you finish. And everybody has to embrace that. And I want to circle back to Afi because I would like him to expound on it. Afi says some crazy shit. Afi said guys want to learn game to avoid the failures that they need to go through. Afi said people want to learn game to avoid failures without knowing that failures will help you with game. So can you expound on that, sir?
I will expound on it.
Okay.
Gas question right there.
It's damn, bro. I got.
Oh, you know you gotta take a minute. So I'm about to get serious. When you gotta take a pause and go. You know,
I put on my glasses too.
Yeah.
Hold on.
When he does the look around,
y'all wonder where we got these from? These YSL chocolate joints.
I saw that too. I saw the aviator joint. I said, "Oh, word! I see you."
The YSL aviator joints that you can't get at Macy's.
Don't play with me. Off the rack, nigga. Let's go.
Hey, look, let me get really serious.
Let's go.
It's okay to fail. Fuck that. Because I'm about to drop y'all some major bars. Press one in the chat. I want some major wisdom. This isn't slick. This is for real shit. Give me some ones in the chat. I want 10 ones up in here, and I want 20 likes. Y'all want this work or what? If y'all want this work, y'all better act like it. Y'all better act like y'all woke up. Y'all woke up and y'all want to get some inspiration. Is that what y'all woke up for? Or you want some bullshit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 more. I'm not fucking around. 4 more.
Let's go. Y'all need this, man. Let's go.
8. This
2 more.
Bro. It's okay to lose when you have a winner mindset. You see what I'm saying? It's okay to lose when you have a winner mindset. The winner mindset gets you over the hurdles because the winner mindset understand that there are hurdles. When you have a winner mindset, let me paint a picture for you guys in case you don't know what a winner mindset looks like. Okay, winner mindset, boom, me. So I'm a winner mindset, right? So what does that mean? Well, it means that we are on the course. So we're on the track. Excuse me, we're on the track. So my winner mindset gives me the vision to see the hurdles first. You see what I'm saying? I see the hurdles first. See, a lot of you guys, you just be running, knocking shit over. Oh, damn, I didn't see that coming. That's where the mindset comes from. So the winner mindset gives you vision. You feel me? It gives you caution. You see things in front of you and you try to figure out how to avoid the trauma. That's the winner mindset. The winner mindset takes you over this hurdle. That's what the winner mindset does, bro. Beats game, bro. If you got game and I got game and the winner mindset, guess who wins? You see what I'm saying? That's the difference, bro. When you have a winner mindset, you always look for a path. You see what I'm saying? Because when you don't, you fall and then you're defeated. You see, when you have a winner mindset, you fall knowing, okay, I'm about to get up. What's my best move? You think about the next thing you're going to do before you do it.
Very good. Very well said. Afi said, a winner identifies his opponent, understands his opponent. I know Trav trains, he fights. He identifies, it's like looking at a reel. You know what I'm saying? Looking at how an opponent is. In order for you to win, you have to understand what you're going up against. If you want to win at life, you have to have an understanding of life. How do you have an understanding of life? By failing and learning. Like Trav said, it's not a failure, it's a lesson. So it's all about perspective, half full, half empty. Don't look at your failures as a failure. Look at them as lessons. Look at your losses as something that perhaps you did not need in order to carry on to your journey. So at the end of the day, winners understand that nothing is easy. There are no shortcuts. There are no free lunches. And this is why winners have a mindset where they're on another stratosphere, because winners are not humble. And the reason why winners are not humble is because they understand what it took for them to get there. Only people that hate winners are losers. Winners, other winners celebrate other winners because we get it. Trav gets it. Afi gets it. Yo, you know what it took for me to get here? That's what it is. So at the end of the day, man, you have to embrace what you are not comfortable with, what you're fearful of, in order to say that you are a winner. You can't look high value, listen to this course, buy this course and shit, and think you high value with no losses under your belt, my nigga. It doesn't work. And the niggas that do have scars on them will not respect you. You can't sit at this table. You got to go over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Yeah, man. Guys want the flawless victories like Trav and shit.
Hey, it's funny because when Afi and I had some of our first conversations, I think the first thing he told me, he was like, well, you ain't gonna have flawless victories, bro. Because I'd be like, yeah, bro. So I had this chick do this, but then this one did this, and he's like, well, yeah, bro. Like, I was just like, okay, like it's funny, like it's a big part of it.
Yo, but a lot of people don't know. If they don't know, I didn't even cut you off, Afi, real quick about Trav. Trav has had a strong relationship with his father, black man, and he was very traditional. And this is why you see what you see in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Trav is a younger gentleman who is growing on camera, who's doing things the right way. And why do you think that is? Because it's the foundations and his understanding of what is required to do this. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, Trav, for doing your thing and continuing leveling up, bro.
Shout out to Sexy Celeste. Sexy Celeste on the panel last night. I had enough of you yesterday. I had to get off. I said she's trolling at this point. Celeste. Yeah, she was talking about, you know what she said? She said all guys will do gay for play, and that was the discussion. I'm like, nah, bro, that ain't all guy. And what I told her was, if you got a guy and he do gay for play, he was gay already.
Facts. What's up, Trav?
They ain't no woman finessing me out my booty hole, bro. It's just not.
Nah, not at all, bro.
Not finessing me out my butt.
Nah, I'm good. Thank you. Trav, you were gonna say something, my G?
Nah, I was just
okay.
Right there.
Go ahead. Hey, what you gonna say something? This is slander.
Now let's make sure you gotta get the likes up. So let's talk about defining success, though. Let's talk about defining success. A lot of guys think that because they have a 3-girl rotation, that's success. And not to take away from that, but that's success that depreciates over time. That's not something that you create for a legacy for yourself or generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like there's a difference between wealthy and rich, right? Or affluent. So at the end of the day, people are living off credit. They living off of the gram. But those things go off. Those things fizzle out. So success is something that can sustain you through the good times and the bad times. That prepares your mind to be able to weather any storm that's in front of you. So at the end of the day, man, you know, in order for us to do that, like Trav, like I said, sometimes people are fearful of getting punched in the face. Once you get punched in the face, my G, it's not that bad. You like, oh, all right, cool. So when you put on gloves and shit, or you get choked out, nigga, or your shoulder gets dislocated because you on the mat, it's like you get scared, but you have to overcome that fear so that way you can know when you go in or you're in a situation, you are prepared for it. This is what we do. We are preparing you because I was on top. I had bread and shit, 6 figures and shit back in there when the mortgage shit I was crazy, but I lost it all. But if your mind is here, I can get it all back. A lot of these niggas are trying to look high value and shit with no substance in their mind. And when they lose it, they got to start from scratch again. It don't work like that, bro.
Yeah. And that's real life. Like, look how many people during COVID were doing the right thing, and then they lost a lot of small businesses. It wasn't their fault.
A lot of relationships too, bro. A lot of relationships devolved from COVID, bro. And let me tell you why. Let me say the super chat. Let me tell you why. True Savage, thanks for the super chat. He says, as the sparks becomes all devouring flame inside, I chant Desai Basara Dida. Rise up, shout out, and Hans Zimmer. You got a little deep on me right there, but hey, even real talk, like I see, it's like this. See, you guys who follow me later, you guys think I'm funny and shit, and all of this or whatever, and I got game. But even shout out to Beautiful Animated because she did a review of one of my videos, and the review was, and if you missed this one, it's on my community board. 2 classics she reviewed is when I was if y'all want to hear about when I almost got married for money.
The story,
I got 2 of those, and it's on my community board. If you can't find it on there, you got to look at the original Patreon videos. But I was just telling the story, and obviously that video was like 2 years ago, but I thought it was a real entertaining story to make a reaction of. But as I watched it, I was just like, damn, bro, I changed. Because it brought me back to that time. And I remember when I made that video, I was like, when I made that video, I wasn't doing nothing but fucking and touching bitches, bro. That's all I was doing. And now I'm doing the opposite of that. I just remember that was the 20 rotation Aki right there talking that shit. Yeah. And that's gone now. And if you would have asked me then, yeah, bro, you know what? And a year from now, you ain't gonna have no chicks, but better off, you gonna have no chicks and you gonna be cool with it. You couldn't convince me that. I wouldn't even been able to convince me that, bro. I'm telling you, bro, like you at a point where you're like slaying, you know, like I don't even have to like slay every chick that I beat, but it's points in my life where I was slaying like 2-3 a day, bro.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because the rotation, you slaying those, and then you got new ones coming in. So it would be months where it's like 15 to 20 new ones, bro. That as a lifestyle though, not as a vacation, as a lifestyle, bro. So you know,
it's called evolution. It's called evolution. And you know what they say, man, your new life's gonna cost you your old life, and your old life are people that rocked with you, because a lot of people can't evolve on your timetable, Fee. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you're looking at an old video, like, damn, man, I evolved. And people still want you to be that way because they don't have it in them to evolve. I said this a while back last year on your stream. I said, y'all got to take the shackles off. Take the shackles off, Fee, and people that you look at, because Afi understands that in order to evolve, he's got to sacrifice the people that came up with him. He understands the big picture. He understands that there is more than YouTube. He wants you guys to come with him, but he understands that if you don't, it's okay, because he's not going to sacrifice what he needs to do in his calling to be where you guys want to stay. Evolution is required in order to be successful, man. And the way that you evolve is by failing and learning from it and applying it to your new ventures.
Yeah. Damn, well, bro. That real quick. Just this, Nelly, you just brought something up that was excellent, bro. He said, I still remember the convo you had with Rom regarding the rotation, reducing the boss.
Yeah. I remember that too.
Bro. And I'm glad you said that. Because what does that mean? I'm turning the music off. What does that mean?
Let's go.
I gotta turn the music off because this is important. This is imperative that I say this, bro. Like, look, he said, I remember the combo you had with Rob. You just connected the dots for me, bro. You just connected the dots for me, something, Nelly, that I didn't even realize. And what you're making me realize, bro, is even when I had the 20 rotation, I was battling it then. I didn't know I was battling it though. I didn't know it was conflicting. So that was 2 years. So even though I had it, I knew I didn't want it, but I was so used to doing it that seemed normal to me. And I'm glad you brought that up because that's the real stuff. Because so it's even then, even like when shout out to Ron Wills. The first time I talked to Ron Wills, I had a consultation, and the consultation was about, bruh, I got a 20 rotation. And then he's laughing. I'm like, no, I'm serious, bro. Like I'm so used to fucking with balls that I don't know how not to. It's just like how you wake up, walk your dogs, and eat your cereal and do 10 push-ups. Like I'm so used to having women in my lifestyle that I don't know how to see nothing else but that. But I knew deep inside, it's like, man, I want to be an author though. How can I balance this time? So the whole thing is why I'm bringing it up is because, like I said, my even though I changed now and I was there then, I wasn't happy with it then, because that's why I booked the consultation. See, I didn't even really.
Sounds like it was an addiction.
So it's not like I was just doing that and I was cool with it, and then this happened. Even when I started, I was kind of like, it's something else. But I couldn't connect the dots though. So man, that was a dope comment right there, bro. Real shit, bro. Shout out to NYC. He said, AV, that's bars. Kobe was insulted that people were amazed at his scoring during games. He said, what you see during his games are not even 2% of the work he can actually put in behind the scenes.
Yo, Afi said something important, and I'm gonna kind of relay this to addiction, drug, alcoholism, and identity. Afi said back in the day, before he decided to level up, he had a 20-girl rotation, and that was part of his identity. It was so innate. He didn't know how to be without it. Let's talk about alcoholism. Let's talk about drugs. Boom, Bobby Brown. Let's go. I'm an animated dude. Niggas always say, yo, you screaming, yo, you need to chill. Yeah, no doubt. But when I was on that shit, on that white Bobby Brown, when I was on that liquor shit, I was turned up even more. And people liked that about me. So I kept gravitating to that, trying to be something that people expected me to be. At the same time, I was causing damage to myself. I was spending money on drugs. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. And my progress was stagnant. This is why 47, like I said, I had a dark period when I was making money, chilling. I didn't realize what I was doing was hurting me to where I am today. Your identity is who you want it to be. You have to understand what it's going to take to become who you are aspiring to be. If it is not conducive to your lifestyle, then you have to let it go. Alcoholism, bad habits, women, things that are not going to bring you any value, that's going to give you a false identity to the people who don't matter. You have to cut that shit off. And I want to say something about high value. There's a disclaimer that they don't talk about with high value. The more high value you are, the less women you have time for.
Yes.
Because yes, you won't have a lot of women, but you don't have time for them. So at the end of the day, it's important to become high value, whether it's your physique, your finances, your credit, etc. But you have to understand the fine print. In order to achieve that, you have to put in the work to achieve that and maintain that. You could have bread and shit and lose it all today because you decided to say, fuck it, and let me go with these broads. That's not what it is. So bossing up, leveling up, you have to evolve and decide what is important and what is it. And women, you eventually, hopefully, you will realize there is less importance on women, right? Unless you decide to put them in a particular category in regard to leveling up, man. So that's what evolution is, man. Men need to embrace and kind of give away with their identity and what they thought that was important and focus on what is, so you can become successful.
Hey, real quick, and AV, and you can even bite on this one too. Now, because you talked to what you just said. Now, when I came in the game with that, guys thought it was cap. No, like, no, it ain't 20. It must be 13. Yeah. You're upselling. Actually, it was more than 20, bro. Because it's certain. I don't even count.
That's too much.
The best example, right? Mm-hmm. Have press 1 if y'all seen Training Day in the chat. Have y'all seen Training Day?
My nigga, yeah, of course.
So we gonna talk about it because I know you niggas be thinking it's unbelievable. No, it ain't unbelievable, bro. Because I'm gonna teach y'all a lesson right now. I want 10 ones. We got 1.
Let's go. Got 9 more.
You guys. Yeah, right. Yeah, this cap. Where did that shit come from? This cap shit anyway. All of a sudden, I just started.
I don't even know. Yeah, blue.
So look, this is the Training Day. So y'all remember Training Day? How he was high value. He was a boss. He was a boss in his environment, which was being the police. But he was also a boss in his sub clique, which were police. But he was the boss of that. And guess what else he was the boss of? His women. Do you notice he made his rounds and shit? But when he goes to see the women, yeah, AV, you got it. They on standby. See, you got to understand, bro. Everybody doesn't date the same. You see what I'm saying? So if I say I got 5 chicks and you got 5 chicks, you think it's the same thing. No, bro. You waking up, good morning, babe. I don't date like that, bro. You see what I'm saying? If you can have 20 chicks, when you date them the way you want to date them, you date on your terms. That's how you have a 20 rotation. You date on your terms. Now, obviously, if I got 5 girlfriends, I ain't got time for that. But if you elevate yourself to a higher level, women will be on standby for you, bro.
Fact. You allocate.
So it ain't. So yeah, it ain't. Oh yeah, how you got time for that, nigga? I'm not waking up texting 20 chicks. That's how. You know what I'm saying? I let women be them. If you got some shit going on, cool. But okay, Friday we going on a date, right? Okay, boom, there it is. Okay, this one, oh, you got okay, well, you coming over Thursday, right? Okay, boom. That's how it is. Tap in, boom, tap in, boom. You know what I'm saying? To where they're tapping in with you. It's a different level of fire, bro.
Absolutely.
Different level of fire.
Absolutely. You allocate your time and you schedule your time accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like Trav said that he was working crazy overtime because they were behind on some.
Black Reese.
Peace, Mr. Reese. Yo, the Bay Boys, what it is? What's good? Yo, Trav said some shit like he was like, yo, I had to work mad overtime because we were behind on deadlines. That's the shit. When you behind on deadlines, you know what I'm saying? That's not because you're not allocating your time. Now, obviously, the company is something else, but what Trav said that he prioritized and understood that he has to do what is important. In the event that women are waiting for him, they're gonna be on standby because they understand that a man is putting his priorities first, focusing on what needs to happen, and they'll be okay with that because that's called structure. And I'm sure Trav can elaborate on that too, because I know you got a rotation, a little something. How do the bros feel and shit that you putting in the work and shit? Like, what do they say? Do they embrace that?
There's not even a conversation about it, to be honest with you. Like, as far as how I have right now, it's just like, okay,
it is what it is.
Talk.
It is what it is.
Off the phone, I do what I do. Like I'll talk about work, but then I won't talk about work. I'll talk about it if I just got done with something, but I usually kind of focus in on other things, and we just have a conversation what's going on in the moment or whatever. But it don't become an issue.
You know what? You know what's the key too? Just to even finish my point. When you date on your terms, see, you have to not value sex for that. You gotta not value sex. You can't value sex and date on your terms, bro. Because if you value sex, you're dating on her terms.
Yeah,
because she got the key to the box. Yep.
Right. So if that doesn't have that much value to you, then things become on your terms. Because it happens. What happens is you get a girl and you spend time trying to win her over to get her to sleep with you or get her to choose on you or get her validation. But when you date on your terms, she does the opposite for your validation, not even for your sex. She got to get the validation from you first. Then the sex is the next step. So where's the dynamics at? Do y'all get what I'm saying, or did I lose y'all? So it's different.
Yeah.
Look at Drake. Drake is high value and he has no time. You think if he tell a girl, hey, I'm flying in, you busy? She's never gonna be busy because she knows he don't have the time.
Yo, you know what Fee said? Let me break that down. So Fee said, when you put too much emphasis on sex, you are in her space. She's in control of that. But you got to understand when sex is no longer as important, the only way to get that, or sex is no longer a big deal, is because you have ample sex. You have enough ass. You like, it's no big deal. So now the woman is chasing your validation. Same thing as failing. Winners are not afraid to fail because they failed so much. It's not a big deal. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we even anticipate it because we understand that the sooner we fail, the closer we are to a motherfucking win. So at the end of the day, man, when things are no longer a big deal, it's not just because it becomes no longer a big deal. It's because you've done it so much, you're ready to move on to the next thing. So it can become a big deal. It's chasing that dopamine, chasing that win, chasing something that's going to stimulate you, bro. That's how you become successful in any field that you want to get into. Unique got a question.
Oh, yeah. He says, how important is numbers game? I find it that has increased to different levels that is getting ridiculous. I will tell you this, Unique, for me, I don't play the numbers game. I like who like me. When you like who like you, you get cooperation off the bat, bro. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm just randomly hollering at 20 chicks and I get I'm not going to go. I will never go 18, 2 for 18. Or am I saying that wrong? 2 for 20. That'll never happen because I look for interest from a woman first. But I got to find it first. It's their steps. First, I got to find the woman interesting to even care if she's interested in me.
Yeah. Woo! And I got to hop off, but I'm going to still listen on my phone.
Good. Try peace, my G. Because I'm about to hop off too.
All right. Peace,
Trav. Yeah, what's
Yo, Fee, you said something. Listen, Fee said, I got to be interested in her for me to notice that she's even interested in me.
See, it be stuff like that people will only get if we made a drop like that. Like if that was a video, then they would get it. But since we're just talking so much, it's just like, oh yeah, that was cool. What's the next thing you gonna say?
No, y'all need to rewind that because the thing is, you got to look for people who are interested in you. And how do you increase that? Unique said the numbers game. How do you increase the more people interested in you? You become more interesting. You focus on yourself. You level up. Then you increase your chances. Then there's filters and levels, like Afi said. Now that you're leveling up, not for anybody, but for yourself, then you gotta see. Now you get to see. You have a different lens to see who you're interested in. Then you're gonna see if she's interested in you to pursue you. Don't worry about people that are interested in you. You're gonna have people interested in you, but the key is, are you interested in them? And that's how it works, bro.
Facts. Shout out to Celeste with the super chat. She said, about embracing failure, how do you embrace something you fear? Well, I will tell you, we heavily covered that in the beginning. I would suggest you catch the playback because, we covered that. But you came in late, so I'm going to give you a soft answer. You got to have vision for success. That's how. The vision for your success has to tackle the failure. Has to tackle it. You know, like in football, this is you're the player, and then
run right into it.
You got to tackle it. You have to smother it. That's how. So right now, if you're fearing something, it means that you're fearing the result more than the success part
and the outcome.
I want the outcome. Yeah, I want to even move abroad, but I'm just a little scared. I'm gonna keep it real. Like I told Zay that when we talking, he in Africa, I'm like, damn, bro, like I'm just a little scared, bro. And it's okay. Like I fear that. I want to do it, but I'm scared. You know,
and him confronting that shows you that he is preparing to when he is ready, he's going to do it. This is what I'm saying. How do you embrace failure, shit that you're scared of? You have to understand there cannot be success without failure. There cannot be sunshine without the nighttime. There cannot be good without the evil. This is balance. So the fact that Afi is publicly saying, yeah, I want to live abroad, but I'm a little fearful of it, shows you that he is confronting it. And sooner or later, he's going to realize, you know what, man, fuck it, I'm going to go. Mm-hmm. He's congruent. He got to be the change that he wants to see and lead by example. So that's what it is, man. Vision. Once you have vision, you have to determine how important that vision is, and you have to go after it at any cost, whether you fail, lose, or win.
Right. Because just look at this. Even winners lose.
Facts.
Right? Let's look at the Golden State Warriors. All right. So they won a championship. They broke the record, right? The most wins in NBA history. Guess what the most important is? They had 9 losses. They still had 9 losses.
Right.
See? That's had the dream team, Kevin Durant. They still lost games.
You have to embrace the loss before you can be ready for the win. A lot of you guys think that you are able to win, but you haven't lost. In order to be prepared to win, you have to lose. Like boxing, you can't just go into a heavyweight match. You have to lose and practice. You guys want more. You guys are not finished what's on your plate, but you want more food. You want to live like this dude, but you ain't got a job. You want to live like this, but you ain't willing to put in the work. You want to have a body like this, but you ain't eating right. You have to embrace what is hard and difficult in order to embrace and enjoy what is easy and what you've earned.
Mm-hmm. Celeste says, Trav, I'm scared to pursue my goals. Failing and imperfect results gives me anxiety. Okay, you know what, Celeste? I've heard you mention this shit. This is like the 3rd time. Email me or DM me on Insta. I'm gonna give you a free consultation. You don't got to pay me shit. No, matter of fact, no, you do got to pay me shit. We'll have a free consultation. You don't got to spend too long. You got to buy my book at least. Fuck that shit. If I give you an hour of my time, you gonna buy my books, Celeste, and we'll have a free hour consultation.
This might be a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. We're gonna get you an action plan. Are you down with that, Celeste?
Get key to your future self. This is a good one to buy.
Yep, that's about personal development. So Celeste, you email me or hit me on the gram, and we'll do a StreamYard private, and I'll help you get your shit right. I'll help you come up with an action plan. And this action plan, I'm gonna hold you accountable. We're gonna put dates in there and everything. And I'm gonna help you. If can't nobody else help level you up, because I feel that you really want to do it, because I've heard you consistently say it. So that means I know, just like when I said earlier about me in the rotation, I know it's under your skin right now. Let me be the one to pull it out of you. I didn't.
Let's go. Ghost Gang. Let's get the likes up. Make sure I share the video. Yeah, invest in yourself.
I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it.
Nah, no doubt. Nah, no doubt. But what I'm saying is, Celeste, what he's saying is invest in yourself. See, this is going to be a true testament. If you are getting a consultation practically for free and you still can't do that, then that means you're not ready. Mm-hmm. If you know what I'm saying. So there's really no excuse to leveling yourself up. Don't be afraid of failing. Be ready for winning. That's the thing. A lot of you guys are too scared to fail. You're not focusing on winning.
Mm-hmm. See, look,
Misha.
We got ladies in here reading the books currently. That is what I'm reading now. See what I'm saying?
That's what it is, Misha.
I got you, Celeste. I'm your big brother. Don't worry. And I'm gonna tell you guys in the chat too. You niggas don't even think about it. This ain't. I'm not trying to make love connections. I'm here to help people for real.
Wow.
I can get women anytime I want. I could just walk outside. You know why I was late?
You told me. Yeah. Let's break that coke. Yeah, go ahead.
Because women questioning me about my dog when I had dog talk for 10 minutes and shit. Cold approaching me.
Bruh.
I'm getting cold approach. I can't even get to my show. They want to pet my dog. What color did you dye his hairs? All of this shit. See? So I'm not here for that. I'm here to elevate you at the same time, motivate you by motivating myself. I'm done, bro. Say your last word.
Yo, AV, aka Alpha Villains, we got a launch party for my new network coming out April 30th next Friday. Zodiac TV every Tuesday night. DJ Epps and friends. You can follow me on YouTube at Alpha Villains. Instagram at Alpha Villains. You already know my brother Fee. This was necessary. Peace.
Hey, Unique. That's something funny because Amisha told me that last night, and I thought somebody was hating. So Google are deleting links over channels like this. See now what they do on the law, a shadow ban, because that happened last night. That was coincidence. But yeah, Unique said he can't post a link. What y'all doing, YouTube? Y'all trying to shut the stuff down? Do you want us to talk about expert level P chasing? Is you gonna leave us alone if we submit to YouTube and say we're gonna make the expert level P? Can we post links then, YouTube?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah,
I got the like yours part, you know.
You know what that is? They don't want us to uplift. They don't want us to teach people the shit that they need. They want us to keep us in a circle, in a tornado, just focusing on silly shit. That's why they're keeping those channels up. That's why the beef.
They have been, because they've been. See, that's what I'm saying, yes. Bro. They've been messing
and subscribers.
But I wasn't saying nothing because sometimes you be thinking, oh, I'm just tripping.
Nah, I'm watching.
They have been messing with my views too, and I noticed it, but. I was just like, maybe I'm bugging, or maybe it's just me, whatever. I'm doing shows every day, whatever. But if he's saying it's true.
Now you're not bugging. And the thing is this, you got to understand the algorithm now is deliberately designed for channels that are beefing and extra P level chasing. So they want, and those are things that are not important, not productive. Beefing with other content creator, women, chasing women is not important. The shit that is necessary, you guys, they don't want you to do that. Why? Because they don't want you to be mindful and free of the nonsense. But we're going to keep grinding. It is what it is. We ain't going nowhere.
All right, man. Y'all drop a comment. Let us know what y'all think about this topic. Put your personal stories. This is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to put your personal stories of when you guys conquered failure and put it in the chat, because you're going to help somebody by your vision and your experience. Because when you put these comments in the chat, I promise you somebody will be able to relate to it. And you're helping somebody else by just sharing your story. So y'all do that for me. If y'all drop 10 comments, I'll do a late Q&A.
Let's go.
And cop the books. So hit me on IG. Hit me on IG DM. Y'all have a good day, guys.
Peace.
Peace.